Hi, this is Intentional Teaching Card LL15. It's called Graphic Text Features. So in this activity, you're going to go through your house and see if you can find some nonfiction books. Okay, you're going to need nonfiction books for this activity. Once you've found some nonfiction books, you can just take a look through the book. So take a little picture read. You don't necessarily have to read the entire book with your parents. Just open it up and start looking through it and see what kind of things you are finding within your nonfiction book. Okay, so just a little explanation. Authors are using graphic features within these books to help the reader, to help you understand what they're talking about in the text. So for instance, we'll look at this book. We have a book all about the natural world. Okay, so in this book it talks about lots of different types of animals. On this page you can see loads of information. Okay, we see lots of pictures of fish on this page, for instance. Okay, it is giving us little headings here to tell us different things. Okay, so this section is telling us something different from this section. So they're giving us little headings so that we can figure out what's happening there. Down here, they thought this was an interesting thing to tell you just about sharks. So they've labeled it fishy facts and then sharks. So they've labeled the top of it. So you know you're going to read about just about sharks there. Over here, we have some pictures of fish as well with, again, headings. Down here, they've actually taken a picture of a fish and now they're doing some labeling. As you can see, they're pointing to parts of the fish and they're drawing a line, and now they're going to label it for us so that we can tell all the different parts of that fish. So that's what this author has done, so it can help us understand what is happening in the book. And then on this page we have some interesting information. They have used some charts here or some graphs. Some of the books use graphs. So they've used a chart here to tell us about an insect and to tell us the number of species there are of that insect. Okay, over here they're telling us some record-breaking numbers. Okay, so they're using charts to help explain different things on the page for us. Again, they're up here. If you can see, they're doing some more labeling. So they've labeled, again, this insect up here. Over here, they're telling us some amazing insect facts. Okay, so they've labeled it that way, and then they've given us some different types of information that we can read through. Okay, we'll just turn to one more page so we can look at this. Again, we have lots of information. We have loads of pictures, loads of photographs to help when they're reading the text. It'll tell us about the animals, and then we can look at the animal, and then we can see for our eyes, oh, that's what they're talking about. Down here again, they've done another little chart and told us different key dates that have happened, and then you can read about that. Okay, and again here they've done a little blurb about the extinct species, and they're giving us information on that. So it's got loads of information. It's labeling things for us throughout the book. Okay, so that's what you're going to do at home. Is you can pull open some nonfiction books and you can look for those things. If you want, you can then make a T-chart. Okay, and you can write down some of the features. These are some of the features that I've noticed in some of the books, the nonfiction books I was looking at. So you can write them down. We've just noticed in that book, we saw photographs, lots of photographs. They help tell us, again, they help give us information about the text. You might see maps. So maybe a specific map might be in there to tell us where those animals or where certain things are found in the world. You can find charts, tables, and graphs. You can find those as well. Labels. We saw many of the animals' body parts labeled in that book we just saw. And captions. There's lots of captions or headings at the front just to tell us, oh, this little spot in this book is going to be about this part. So those are the captions. So at home you can write this T-chart. You can write feature and how it is used in the book. And then you can put some on the side with your parents, and then you can go over why. How is this used? Why would they put photographs in the book? How is that going to help me by putting those photographs in the book? Why would they put a map in the book? How is that used, and how is that going to help me as a reader? Okay, so you need to figure those things out. Why would the reader put all these, or why would the author put all these things in the book for you as the reader? Okay, so that is what you're going to do today with your parents, and you can hopefully find some nonfiction books at home. All right, and then just look through them and see all the different features that you can find and how the author is using those features to help explain different things in the book for you. Okay? Have fun with that.